I view everything through the lens or the framework of TCM from a Japanese lineage.
What is TCM?
Traditional Chinese medicine.
Okay.
So kind of like an ancient form of using herbs and acupuncture body work to actually heal the body and mind. In that lineage, we don't really see any of this stuff as separate. The energetic, we exist on a physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, etheric, psychic levels. And basically, we look to harmonize all of those with the internal and external environment.
How do you do that?
Through training consciousness, herbs, dietary, acupuncture, body work. It's basically all of these things that we use as tools, external, whether it's electrotherapy device, herbs, any of this kind of stuff. They're just sending signals. If your body actually does the work, these things basically just create an environment or send a signal and stimulate processes that your body does. We achieve yin and yang balance, or like the 5 element theory. You can think of 5 elements as like a circuit. They have constructive and destructive interference in the system. And yin and yang is the polarities, the magnetodielectric of how nature actually works. A very simple analogy is like you got hot water and you got cold water, and you're just trying to make it warm. You're trying to create coherence, balance, so energy can flow unimpeded. And usually when we have emotional breakdowns or physical, detriment like breaking your leg or blockage of energy and inflammation and these healing mechanisms and repair systems in the body that are endogenous, you don't have to think about, there's a natural intelligence. So basically, TCM looks at the body like a garden, like look at the atmospheric conditions, the soil, how plants are interacting, what's growing by what, versus we're going to look at this thing like your carburetor's broke, so we're just going to remove that.
So are you saying that we're part of the universe, or we are one, or we're one in the universe, and we're trying to balance with our external feelings and signals?
We're part of nature. We're basically like a conjugate circuit of spirit and matter. So we have a physicality. You can think of it like a ham radio. Our spirit or consciousness or what modulates the system is actually a signal that's everywhere and nowhere, but it's around and inside the body. And, that's really important key distinction, because our body, you could break a ham radio, but the signal's still everywhere.
It's still there.
It's high.
Still in the air.
So our body has a physical component that changes, and then we have a non-physical aspect of our being as well. So it's energetic and physical. If you don't have enough minerals, you don't have enough physical substance, you can't hold and retain charge as well, or distribute charge. And you see people that like practice this kind of stuff, they can actually emit tons of far infrared energy out of their body. They can do things that seem kind of supernatural, but it's just training consciousness, which is your most valuable asset.